so many years because I taught this class for 25 years. And basically in essential elements, the really good thing is you separate the left hand and the bow. And it's all really about balance. The left hand too. I remember watching a movie about from Yasha Heifetz, and they showed him playing in slow motion, and his fingers looked like horses galloping on the fingerboard. They were so balanced and free. So if you support the instrument with your chin and shoulder, then your hand can be free, not clutching. So that left hand's about balance. And about the bow, it's about balance too. I remember when I used to teach, I spent weeks and weeks trying to say this finger goes here, this finger goes here, this finger goes here. Then my son was born, and then I just held up a pencil and just draped his hand on it. That's a perfect bow hold. So it's really what happens naturally that we're trying to get. They try to contort the bow hold because they're trying to do all sorts of weird things. So we like to start with pencil. And what we would always do is, for the violin and viola, go from the first joint of the index finger to the tip of the pinky. So basically, you put the pencil there, then you curve the thumb and put it opposite the second finger or middle finger, and then that would be a naturally spaced bow. And what you see from students that are playing, a lot of times, because they're trying to get power at the tip and they're not balanced, they'll tend to go like this, stand on the index finger, or if you really focus on keeping them in the first joint, they don't have enough power, so they'll extend this finger up. Then the bow hold becomes unbalanced. So those are the two ways that it can become unbalanced. Interesting enough, the bow hold affects the balance of the bow arm, because if your bow hold is like this, the elbow ends up being too high, and because this would be too many angles. If you stay close to the first joint, then your bow arm ends up, the elbow is level with the frog. So for the bow arm, you're trying to get the elbow level with the frog. My teacher, Amita Vamos, would say, some of my students would come in and their arm was a little high, and she'd say, get that elbow down, it should be below your wrist. But then my students would go like this. That's really bad. So I had to think of something more specific that my students could relate to. So now I use the word, the elbow's level with the frog, which is right below the wrist.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so anyway, that's the pencil bow hold. So have them practice making pencil bow holds, and what I used to do is have them go around in a circle, and then they would come around and I would say, check, so you need to get the pinky closer or whatever, or your thumb is not bent, and then keep going around in the circle, and then a few of them who were really paying attention would get it soon, and then say, okay, go get your bow. And then they go in the circle with the bow, and then the other ones are saying, how come they got their bow and I don't have mine yet? And they try harder, and then pretty soon half the people have their bows, and it's only a few people that don't have their bow. Eventually give them all the bow because you don't want them to be upset. But it's nice to have a few leaders to show the way, because that propels everybody else, gives them the motivation to make the bow hold. So once they've got the pencil bow hold, you have to make sure that they're not squeezing it. So marker is actually a little bit better because it's wider, but most students just have a pencil. So what I have them do is I would try to tap it out. That's a loose bow hold.
Okay.
But students got wind of that, and as soon as they saw that hand coming, they would go like that.
Oh,
So that's why I had to tap it out with their eyes closed. That way they never know when the hand is coming. So here, someone want to try that for me?
I will. Can you
Get the
take
pencil
this?
bow hold made? Okay. All right, no peeking now. Oh, too tight. Did not come out.
Second try.
Yay. All right, go get your bow. You can start your bow.
I'm not a violinist, I'm a cellist, but
Oh.
sorry.
Well, same thing, just you go in the first, for cello, well, I mean, I'm not the expert, but I'd go to first joint and first joint of pinky too. Generally like that. And then Mr. Aiken likes to have it go back a little bit, Italian bow, but okay. There, perfect.
That's how I did it.
So we're not